Door's open. Door's open.
Oh, man.
What's up, YouTube fam? We out here with another video. We are at Inverness Disc Golf Course having a phenomenal day. It is super muggy and hot outside. I've got three friends back here. How to hit them off? So we got Michael, we've got Justin, we've got Dalton, and they have been playing for a combined experience of about 8 months of disc golf. And so I've been playing for about 8 years, and we are going to do 1 versus 3. They're gonna play best disc. Hope you guys enjoy this. Let's get into the round. Let's go. So hole 1 is gonna be a pretty demanding hole. You're gonna have straight up this little fairway with a ridge on the right side. Everything on the right side is OB. So all you're looking to do is just put something with a nice, either flat, straight approach, or give it a little hyzer, hang it out over the OB and let it come back. Going T-bird off here and just feeling really good about that shot. Nothing too crazy, just really trying to avoid OB. If you crash too hard into the hill, you could roll OB, that hill on the left. Dalton's going to step up and throw it straight down the middle, and it's going to work out really well for them. It's a great shot. Michael is going to go for the big hyzer push, and it's going to come out a little early. The risk there is that you can hit a tree on the right, which Michael did. Justin, this is his first time ever seeing this course, and so he's going to come out. He's also going to try to play it straight up the gut, but it's going to come up a little short.
With the roll. No! That's a little bit of ground action.
Good.
Why did that work? What disc did you throw?
KBRX3, baby. We'll take it.
Nice. You okay back there, Doc?
Holes 1 and 2 are probably the most demanding ones on the entire course. For hole 2, you're just going to come straight down the middle. You don't want to end left or right. Landing on the fairway here is the best option. Both sides are jail. Just before the basket is a massive ravine with some crazy elevation change. So I'm just looking to throw a nice turnover shot. I'm going to pull out my Star Stingray, play it on the left side, and just let it hang back to the middle of the fairway and drop me right in the middle of that ravine, which is exactly where I wanted to be. Michael is going to come, hang it out a little too early, trying to play that turnover as well, and he's going to turn it over just a little too much and hit the trees on the right side. Dalton saw that play and said, I'm going to do the same thing, so he's pulling out an Undertaker, and it's also going to hit a tree, but thank you, Treacherous. It's going to kick right back out to the left and put them in the middle of the fairway. Justin plays that Get Freaky zone on a forehand and puts it a little too far left.
Wow. That was purdy. Treacherous gives and Treacherous takes away.
I'll see you over there, man.
Woo! Bang, bang. Whoop, whoop.
Hole 3, as is par for the course, has some elevation change, but it actually plays pretty flat. You're just looking to throw something nice and straight to the basket. Got to be careful though, because the backside is on a slope. The basket sits on a pretty nasty slope. So if you land short like I'm going to do here, it's a pretty nasty death putt if you decide to go for it, just because you could slip and roll all the way down the hill and be about 70 feet away just trying to go for a birdie putt.
Trees, wonderful trees. There's no pressure, Dalton. But just know that your teammates didn't set you up for success.
Who'd have thought we'd all hit trees, but yours turned out the best. Scoop.
No. Brody Smith, lessons brought to you by. I mean, it flexed.
It flexed.
It flexed and said, I'm going right.
Good layup. Dalton's just gonna carry us all day.
Ice in his veins. Ice in his veins, and he hits the left side.
We've taken his.
Hole 4 is the first pure downhill hole that we've played. It's a tight tunnel all the way down, but a nice forehand from a right-handed player should skip you down to the basket nice and easy. I'm pulling the AVR X3 out, surprise, surprise, and I'm gonna actually turn it a little too early. Didn't throw it straight enough, so not necessarily where I want to be, as you can tell.
Yeah.
Justin leaning into the corrections from my throw, and he's going to throw it straighter, but it's going to go pretty far past the basket. Michael's stepping up with a dynamic disc suspect, and so he's going to play it on a flex line, and it's actually going to work out pretty well and land them in the middle of the fairway, which is a great look at the basket. Dalton's stepping up with a get freaky zone, and he decides to throw it and puts it on nearly the same line as me, except his turned a little harder.
Go. Justin, how's it feel that you're the only one putting on your card?
Well, I mean, I know I'm the best.
Right. We are 4 holes in out of 9, and currently it's even across the board. This is, I don't know, is this how are expectations feeling back there? Did y'all think it would be tied at 4, or did you?
I thought you'd have at least a stroke on us, to be honest. Yeah. A couple of our tee shots were suspect. Yeah, definitely thought we'd have a double bogey somewhere.
That's fair. Well, we got 5 holes left, and I think that these next 5 holes they're definitely gettable, so we could see some new residents in Birdie Town. Hopefully it's, nope, it's this guy. So here we go. Let's go, hole 5. Hole 5 is probably the shortest hole on the entire course. It plays really short because of it being so drastically downhill. We're actually going to take a look. This is what happens when you get to the bottom of the hill so that you can see the basket. It's just there tucked away in the corner. So you're going to come off of your disc a whole lot. And I'm looking at this drive, and I've thrown it way too far.
Hard to tell watching the screen. I have no idea what depth perception looks like from here.
Ooh. Hole 6 is pretty straightforward. The basket is tucked away back there in the left side of the fairway. The trick you got to watch out for is straight ahead. There's actually a little creek, and that creek is OB. So if you decide to take the route I did, and you throw a little too far, you could put yourself in risk of falling into the river. We're going to have to see when we get up there if I fell in or not.
I believe I can.
So it didn't fall in, but I'm hanging on by a limb. Literally hanging on by a limb there so that I do not fall in the creek.
Nice.
Hole 7 is a straight fairway, and the basket sits down a hill on the right side about where that arrow is. So you're just going to play a nice forehand, and if you can play it with some flair, you can actually skip right down to the basket. You do have to be careful though, because like the rest of this course, all of the greens are pretty treacherous. Feeling really good about that T-bird 3 shot.
Birdie, look, get freaky.
Tiny
Okay,
freaky.
that is. Okay.
I threw a fairway driver, and Justin's throwing something between a putter and a mid-range, so I was super stoked to see how this shot was going to turn out.
Not near as far, but that's something we play.
Put that destroyer on a flex line, it'll do what you want.
Back hurt? I'm carrying us?
Ooh.
Holcomb punch.
Bird.
Hole 8 is one of the trickiest holes on the front 9. It plays super uphill and super far to the left, so usually it works best to solve this into 2 different shots. I'm going to try to land at the short location with an AVRX3, just playing on a hyzer.
Clipped a tree. It was going to be really good.
Tricky part about this hole is that it's jail on the left and the right, so Justin's going to try to hang it out, and he goes a little too far right, and he's going to find himself in a tricky setting. Michael's going to take the opposite approach, and he's going to try to go early and take that hyzer route, and if he hit the left side, it's pretty much jail.
How's it feel, Dalton?
My back's hurting a little bit.
So So they actually opted for Justin's throw, and we were all talking, and I forgot to film it, so my bad. This is Michael's throw, just trying to punch out and get to that middle location, because once again, it's jail on the right or the left, and even Dalton's throw was a little too short, so it pinched them off from coming around. So from my spot, I'm just trying to play a nice big hyzer, and I played a big hyzer, but a little too big.
Play,
Yank.
That should be really good. Yeah.
This. We got no look camera.
Bang. Nice.
All right, missed what could have probably locked it up with my part putt, chained off or hit the basket off the right side. But we're walking into hole 9. We've got a 1-stroke difference between myself and the guys back there. So, what are we thinking, guys? Are you all gonna play aggressive to try to make it up, or are you just gonna hope for my demise? Full send. Hole 9 is my least favorite hole on the course, so I was not excited for this small of a lead, but the green is incredibly sloped, and so if you hit too hard, you're gonna roll away. Hit some early trees, you're gonna roll away, and yep, hit an early tree.
He left the door open.
Door's open. Door's open.
Oh, man.
Oh, I didn't help y'all one bit.
Oh, that's yummy. Flex, baby. Oh, don't roll. Sit.
Join me.
And this is why I hate this hole. That was a great shot. And thanks to my AVRX3, I am parked. So now they have to go for this in order to force a playoff.
Ooh.
Came down to the last hole, got real nervous, shanked that drive, and man, was able to hit a clutch up shot and park it, and there we go. So this was way more competitive than the scorecard's gonna look, and super fun out there. Thank you to Justin, Dalton, and Michael for coming out and competing. These guys are gonna be crushing it soon. I mean, Dalton already knows what it feels like to have the competitive pressure of having to carry his weight and that of others after this round. So yeah, super fun. Hope you guys like that. And if you enjoyed it, subscribe, hit the like button, hit everything below, follow us on social media. We'll, if they have social media links, we'll put those in the description as well, so you guys can check out what they're doing in life. So yeah, here we go. And that's it for this video today. Catch you guys later. Keep throwing some discs. See ya.